Hello friends. In this game my ass burned out and I decided to talk to you about a phrase. P2W. I see this phrase pay to win quite often. But what do you mean when you say it? I'm sure that the average person who likes those words is more likely to justify their loss with it. But what when you have all 10 people on a team, who are what you like to call P2Ws? In fact, these people paid money, and that label means they should win. But they lose. Does that mean they were cheated? Give them their money back. That was sarcasm, of course. Please stop using that wording P2W. Because in this game you pay money to get your inventory upgraded faster. And for a lot of money, maybe even a couple weeks to the max. What I and other players have been earning for years. A new person can do literally in a couple of weeks of time and a minimum of $7,000. So when they get maxed out, and get into custom games with the same 6,000 plus players, then that's where your skill and ability comes into play. I'll share with you an observation. I'm always clicking on the game score during the battle, to see each player's contribution, and playing a lot of games you already remember and you understand who plays and how. And even seeing the nicknames before the start of the battle, I have a 90% chance of predicting which team will win. So, I have to bring some main idea in this video. You know what? Mech Arena lacks detailed statistics. A global ranking that shows the best of the best in their squad strength ranges. Like a rating of 4,000 to 5,000, and so on for every 1,000. And this figure is formed from some rating games, in which only real players participate. I honestly have no idea how best to implement it, so write your comments as you think it's better to do. Because I would really like to understand clearly and distinctly who and how to play. But so far in the games we have mostly just bots. Collect statistics from games of regular games makes no sense. And in custom games some freaks can arrange and intentionally raise someone's stats numbers. And I am sure that the rating games give more desire to play. Because there will be real people, and every game makes sense. For at the end your rating will be higher or lower. So, let's recap. Stop saying P2W for in a peer-to-peer game, it's all about skill. Money will only speed up the process to get you to that final point where you can fight on equal terms. But speaking the truth, without money you'll be there in 1.5 years of daily play, and that's the minimum. Of course it's a pity that monetization of the game is built on draining money out of you. But how cool would it be if everything in the game was free, and they would make money on skins? There would be a huge amount of online, and in battle would only be a major factor in your skill. An understanding of the macro and micro game, how you put together that combination of mechs and guns, and how you realize that potential on the battlefield. And because in that case there would be no difference in hanger power in the game. Then all the people in the game would be in the same selection. And the only difference would be the ranking, where the selection would be based on your ability to play. Oh, what a great game that would have been, but alas. Okay, I've said too much this time. I hope you had fun. Thanks for your attention and see you in the next video.